But what I know is I'm feeling just fine. My life is like a red carpet, and I'm feeling like the richest millionaire. This is my local mayor, and I'm the biggest star around here. What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail, I already know. The blackmail, hate, love affair. I say fantasy. See, what had happened was, years ago, we used to listen to the swirlers and the divestors. And there used to be an issue like they thought, they're above brothers, brothers are beneath them. And then you had this, kind of white is right mentality. Now, I can't say that they're not black men who pull this stunt, because they have. At the same clip, no, but we definitely have brothers that pull this stunt. But what I'm going to get at is what I've seen as far as the relationship, dating kind of market is, from the swirlers to the divestors, I've seen how the fantasy has actually took a hit. Like, I think it was at its height with the show Scandal. Like the imagery of it, the possibility of this Hotep goddess and this white power Viking, as Sergeant Would would say. And I realized, they both had a common belief. Because I remember grown women used to be on panels. Some of them most of them didn't show their face, so I'll say that. But they said a lot of reckless things. And we've said for years and years and years that, well, if you feel like that, go over there and see if they like you like that. And they didn't. The match made in heaven that they thought didn't actually work out the way they thought. And you had a lot of ladies being sexual objects, or some of them baby mamas, based on this negative feeling about black men. But with time, you start seeing it's you don't hear. I don't hear it as much, and the reason I think I don't hear it as much is because people have to get smacked in the face with reality. You get what I'm saying? I think about it because I forget the young lady's name or whoever she is. I don't know her because she's an avatar. She's a young lady on YouTube who had an avatar, or still has the avatar of a black man being lynched and a black girl swinging on a tree. Like the swing is tied to the rope around the guy's neck, so she's basically enjoying herself while it's killing him. And that doesn't really, it doesn't really bother people much because it's somebody talking about, the imagery doesn't bother people much because it's like, it's black male, was it misandry, as they would say. But I think what hurts people more is this idea that even if I went this far, it's not like, black women could leave the community and not come back. They could, but it's not like, but they're coming back because they went to a side that just used them up and doesn't want them. Like, because I remember I used to talk about this back in the day, where they have the dating sites, and they would have sisters on the dating sites. No black men, no black men, no black men, no black men. I don't deal with no black men, and it was just explicit, no black men. And I got curious, and like years later, I went back to the same dating sites, and I literally saw the same ladies, do a 180. I mess with, it's okay. I would love to be with a black man. It's like, what? But you advertise for, I had to be a while, no black men. So what happened to you when you was with the non-black men? Like, what did they put you through? I thought about some of those adult movie stars that they would have the little Confederate gangbangs, and the black women are being them, and then looking back at what they did, they don't feel it anymore. Like, I can't believe I did that stupid stuff. Like, so because what I'm getting at is sisters have subjected themselves to a whole lot of bad treatment, far worse than they ever than what they assume the negative things that black men would do to them. Really, a bunch of white guys did it to the point where they had to hit a breaking point and admit to themselves that this ain't gonna work. I went down a bad road. Maybe it wasn't the brothers because as SWP would say, black men weren't in the room. You know, black men weren't in the room. Like you purposely went to these places and avoided brothers, and now that some people didn't make it out alive, and some people got some people got abused, and some people got, how can I say this? Some people got traumatized to the point of no return, and some of those people are really ashamed. Like, can't even go back to us black men because they went so far. It's like, hey man, you might want to, maybe the white people don't want you. Maybe you got to pick another race because you already laid out, you know, that all the negativity that you don't rock with us like that. And you let bygones be bygones and the past be the past. And it's like, nah, you gonna make, if I was with you, that'll make me look bad. So, like, I think that black male hate fantasy thing has really, we really had to sit in reality and realize it didn't end the way people thought. But you let me know. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die. Try and catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you there.